The road to a state championship has been a tale of two paths for the teams that will face off for the Division VI OHSAA football title this Saturday in Canton. The resurgent team that refuses to go away. Their story forged in grit, perseverance, and hard work.
We've always been the underdogs. A lot of games were picked to lose for the tough games, and so far we've came out winning. So one more underdog story, and we'll come out and win this one too.
They face off against the program that never leaves. The shining example of excellence and continuity. A team that has etched itself into the history books as one of the most consistent winners in all of Ohio high school football. Kirtland, 14 state championship appearances in 15 seasons. 7 state championships. The standard in Division VI football. Hopewell-Loudon, 3rd trip to the state title game, still chasing that first gold trophy for the small town of Bascom. Everyone knows the numbers. Everybody knows the Hornets. Coach Tiger Laverty, and a machine that has made Canton, Ohio, their second home.
Just a really humble, great guy. You would not know that he's probably one of the best football coaches in the entire country.
But history does not take the field this Saturday.
Luckily, we don't have to play all 14 of those teams. We got to play this one in one game. That's why I said last week. I don't know that we would have could have beat all the Coldwater's teams or their state championship teams, but on one night for 4 quarters, we're going to give them everything we got.
This season did not start in Canton. It ran through a gauntlet. Brutal non-conference tests, SBC River Fridays, rivalries that cut deep. Then, in front of a packed house at Chieftains Stadium, in a matchup that was supposed to lock up another league crown, everything came to a screeching halt. 31 straight conference wins, 5 straight SBC River titles, gone in one night, as Margaretta walked into Bascom and stole what they thought was rightfully theirs. That was the turning point.
That loss really changed our team. It made us just realize what losing feels like, and we don't want to feel like that anymore.
In the moment, at the time, it was devastating. And I know our seniors, they took that really hard. The last thing any senior group wanted to be is the one that didn't win the championship, that lost that game. And Saturday morning after that, I think it just we kind of came together and what do we want to do from here? Where do we want to go? Is this going to define us, or is what we're going to do after this going to define us? And obviously they chose the second.
From that night on, it was not about a league streak. It was about chasing something bigger than a banner. A schedule stacked with teams that hit back. Western Reserve, Archbold, Cary in week 1, and again with the trip to the Final Four on the line. They did not blink.
Always in, not out. Your game's not done till the last whistle. Play's not done till the whistle. Just focus on where you're at in the game and not what the score is and not what the time is.
Just being able to lock in is another big thing. I know that last week we were a little sluggish in the beginning. I think we were a little hesitant and didn't know if we should be here or not. And then I think halftime speech kind of realized oh, we're here and we're supposed to be here.
Then came Coldwater, defending state champions. MAC Powerhouse, the kind of name that usually sends other teams home. Down late in Wapakoneta, the Chieftains did what this group always does. They stayed together. They pulled for each other. They answered. 20-18. Final. The defending champs out. Hopewell-Loudon on to Canton.
I think they're just a team, but they're a team with weapons, okay? And, there's been a lot of other teams, other good schools like that with other weapons. Whoever's in the Division VI state championship deserves to be there. So, they're a good team, 14-0. Got some good players, but, we deserve to be there just as much as they do.
And now we're here at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, the same field where legends get their jackets, where Ohio comes every December to crown the next king of Ohio high school football.
It would mean everything. It's like all eyes on us. How many teams are there in our division? And it all comes down to these 2 teams. They wouldn't be here if they weren't good. And we wouldn't be here if we weren't good either. So I think it's going to be a great game, but to take home that sweet victory, it means so much more. Unforgettable experience.
To be in this situation where we kind of snuck up on a few teams, to be that underdog and just let it all loose is really good.
From Bascom to Canton, from scout team seniors who just wanted one more bus ride, to kids who grew up hearing stories of the 2007 and 2008 teams that came up just short. This time, there's no next week, no safety net, just 4 quarters to write a different ending. For most programs, this is about a trophy. For Hopewell-Loudon, it's also about a family. A head coach in his third state title game. A son in his last game. One more time in that Chieftains uniform, on the biggest stage this program has ever seen.
It's a little surreal. I mean, to know Saturday's it, I don't think it's sunk in yet, but it's exciting. Growing up in a culturally household, you hear a lot of stories about really good Chieftain football and really good Chieftain football teams. So I mean, to be able to leave an impact, it's really cool. Him being a coach's kid, his dad has had a lot of success. My dad has had a lot of success. So for each of us to be able to try and win one for our dads is really cool.
You know, it's one of those things. I mean, we were so young when we did it the first time. A couple of my coaches that are still on our staff, I mean, they were early 20s. I think I was 34. So I mean, you know, we didn't know any better. We just kind of showed up and kind of thought this, you know, something that's supposed to happen, and you know, just such a different appreciation. Just really knowing how hard it is to do, and you know, we've had some really good teams here. Tiffin, you know, that had a chance to get to this point, and you know, for whatever reason, weren't able to get it done, and you know, to do it again is pretty cool. The last 4 weeks on Thursday, you know, I go home and I'm thinking, you know, is that it? It wasn't, and now we're gonna know it. We know where we're gonna be, and to end it on that stage is it's beyond any dream we could have had.
This isn't just another Cinderella story anymore. This is a program that walked through a brutal schedule, took its punch, got back up, and sent the defending champs home. These Hornets are for real, and they're going to bring it. These Chieftains need to be ready to play a full 4 quarters if they want to be the first non-MAC school to defeat Kirtland in a state title game. One more underdog story. One more chance to be the first to do it. Hopewell-Loudon and Kirtland for the Division VI state championship. Live from Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio.